Alright, y'all. What's up, y'all? So I'm back. Hot of the sun. Really beaming on the side of my face. Hope y'all good. If you watched the last video, thank you. Shout out to y'all who be watching my content. Everybody who come back, constantly watch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. I'm still eating my grapes and cheese from the last video. There's some apples in here, but they ain't looking real right. I'm eating that little platter thing. Grapes and cheese. I ain't really eating the crackers because I don't have no taste for them. And then it's like some apples, but I got this from Aldi's. And if y'all got an Aldi's in your town, city, I live in the city. If y'all got an Aldi's in your town, city, y'all know that shit. You got, yeah, see, like this, that shit ain't tasting right. But anyway, so listen, this is why I listen. This video, as you can tell from the caption, it's about this Jamaican. Now, I don't mind dating outside of my culture, outside of my race, because I'm always curious, and it gets to allow me, it actually solidifies what I be saying about the patriarch. A lot of y'all, not all of y'all, because let me just say this for the record. For the record, throughout my dating, all of these men, I might have called them piece of shit or whatever, they hurt my feelings. They're not bad people. They just make stupid, fucked up decisions. Like I've received love the way that they know how to show love from a lot of them. I'm not going to say that people who make bad decisions are bad people. They just make bad decisions, and that's what ends up. Like, if you with me and you cheat on me after I be throwing it down, you selfish, and then that's just something you need to go and deal with on your own. That don't make you a bad person. That just make you need to deal with whatever you got going on. I have been loved by many. I have been spoiled by many. Listen, my throne has been, it's been taken care of. I just don't have the tolerance to deal with men bullshit. And so here we go. Fast forward to me dating, right briefly, this Jamaican. Now, I always wanted to date a Jamaican. First of all, I love accents. I'm so turned on by accents. So I don't care what's the accent is. I just love accents. So, like, I can hear him in my mind while I'm talking to y'all. Because I just love how he talked to me. When he approached me, we meet, I'm working. We go on our first little outing. Now, before we go on our first little outing, I did research on Jamaican culture, because I know what the media portrays, but I just want to do my own research, because I just want to know, what type of women they like, what are they into, what type of things do they like, what do they like to eat, because it's the type of female I am. And so I do all this research, and then of course I goes down this rabbit hole, and I start seeing stereotypes about Jamaican men. So I click on the article, excuse me, y'all, and I read it. Now, I was real hesitant about reading it because I didn't want that to be implanted in my mind and kind of ruin the experience. But I read it, like, fuck it, what the fuck? Like, I don't want to be out here unaware. Like, this ain't the 90s. We can literally do research on these things and then take from it what we can and then apply it if needs be. So I didn't apply it at first because I said, let me see if he's going to hang himself first. When you go out, he literally just runs down his whole entire life. And tell me, like, when like our first time, maybe second time, but the first time we just sitting, talking, getting to know each other, we go out to the bar. Jamaicans like to drink. That's something I read about them too. Caribbean people like to drink in general. And so he take me out, he picked me up, nice ass car. I don't care about that, but I noticed that it was nice. And he just telling me his whole life, I work all the time. I got 2.5 jobs. I'm busy. I just really need somebody to hold me down, have my back, da. So I'm like, sound like, yeah, But, I told him, you got overtime. We'll see what happens. Let me just see how things go. You know what I mean? Second day, he telling me, I know that you the one, I'm going to be with you, you know what I mean, you ain't going nowhere, da. He talking about, is this how you look all the time, just giving me compliments, da. All right. I wasn't seeing nobody. I wasn't talking to nobody. Like, I take breaks, and I had a 6-month break from the last person I was really talking to like that or having sex with. So I was like, all right, cool. We can talk. We go out. We had a good time. Talk. You know, he really like and intense. So after the first day, I seen him. I ain't really hear from him like that. I'm like, all right, he busy. I ain't shit. I'm busy too. I work. I go to school. I take care of my kid. Yeah, I'm not looking for saying he gonna hit me every day. You know what I mean? We busy. We both adults. A week go by. Nothing. Second week go by. He called me. Oh, I need to see you. I need you. Nah. So I go meet up with him. Why not? I get up on my bed. I go meet him. I was telling him like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I just been super busy. I've been working, just working. That's always an excuse. When I looked up with the stereotypes of Jamaican men, that's one of them. They always work. So I'm like, that's a good thing. I want a man that work. They telling me how the women don't have to work in his culture. I wouldn't have to work if I was with him. If I wanted to, it's cool, but I don't have to because the men provide. I'm just saying all the right shit. I'm like, all right. But he just really made it seem like he not seeing nobody, he not talking to nobody, he don't really have time. So I'm like, I told him you don't have time for me. Like, I ain't even hear from you, drop a line, none of that. I'm like, you don't have time for me. That's what I told him. You don't have time for me. You just don't really have time for me. So then we meet up again. We talk. We see each other. Basically, go out again. He talking about he don't care about my past and everything. This really. After the second date, I don't hear from him. Now, by this time, it's going into New Year's. So I was supposed to see him that Friday. I went out, and I'm supposed to see him after I went out. I got a little tipsy. I wanted to have some company. And I wanted to see him. So I talked to him earlier that day. He like, yeah, I'm going to see you later. Just call me. I'm like, all right, cool. Called him later that day. Nothing. Text him. Nothing. Didn't hear from him. Next day went on, my birthday, the 3rd, came and went, nothing. Don't hear nothing. So I text him, I'm like, yo, you all right? What's up? He like, yeah, I'm good. I just been busy. He just keeps saying he busy. Always busy, working. I'm like, So then I started getting suspects. I'm like, okay. I'm still listening to what you're saying, but I'm still thinking about them stereotypes about Jamaican men. Because now it's starting to become an excuse. Because the number one thing he asked me was, do I have anybody in my life? Because he dealt with women that played them type of games. I'm like, I don't have nobody in my life. I'm 1,000% sure I don't have anybody in my life. You don't have to worry about that. So he was like, I don't have nobody in my life either. So all we do is have time for each other. I'm like, that's cool with me. That's how he made it seem. But that's not like what happened. So then he like, I'm going to call you back or text me later or call me later. He don't. He fucking... I just stopped hearing from him. I don't hear from him no more. Now, mind you, before this man talking about if I don't really fuck with you like that, I'm just going to tell you I don't fuck with you like that. I'm not going to just leave you hanging, basically ghost you, but he end up ghosting me, right? So then I'll text him. I'm like, see, that's why, you ain't have to tell me all that shit, for my hair, all that shit. You could have just was like, if it is what it is, I'm not interested, whatever. He like, no, it's not that. I had pneumonia. And I know I should have contacted you. He said, I'm going to call you later or tomorrow. I think he said, I'm going to call you tomorrow. And he texted me, said, I'm going to call you tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, I don't hear from him. I still ain't heard from him. So I was just like, all right, fuck it. You ain't have to tell me all that dumbass shit, though. You ain't have to fill my head with your whole life story and what you want. I mean, he showed me pictures of a house he so-called was having worked on. And, you know what I mean? Same age as me. I'm not upset because this is just part of the game at this point. I know my last video I was a little upset, but now I'm just to the point where this is just a game. Like, if I want to if I'm still going to be in the game, then these are some of the things that I'm going to have to deal with until I find somebody that's going to lock me down. And I want to be locked down. Like, I don't want to be out. Like, y'all, I want to be in love so bad. Like, the person that's really going to get me is going to get so much fucking love from me. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm just ready to like kiss her on you and love her on you and just talk to you for hours and just have that friend and that lover and that companion. And I'm so ready for that. Like, I'm so ready for that. So the person that's going to get me, I don't care what race you are, what your I don't know. I was going to say religion. Okay, if you deeply devoted in your religion, then we probably gonna clash. But if you just have a belief in something, that's fine. I don't have a problem with whatever your belief is. If you overweight, that's not gonna work. But if you got some weight on you, that's fine. Because look, if I'm gonna be with you and I'm gonna invest in you and you overweight, that's gonna cause issues, and you need to deal with that. Like, for real, like, deal with that. But if you got some weight on you, listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. You got a gut, you got some titties, I might suck on them. Like, we can you can make it work. But I'm just so ready to be in love and just love again. And whoever receives that from me, they're gonna be fucking grateful as shit. They'll be glad to have me. Lovely, beautiful person on their own. Conversation for days. Going places in life. Yeah, I do have my mental shit going on and I'm dealing with it, actively dealing with it, and it never affects me and my relationships. Like, I give my all when I open up. I give my all. You'll never have to worry about that. So the Jamaican ended up living up to his stereotype. I think I texted him that because I'm ignorant. I said, yeah, you lived up to your stereotype. He texted me back. He blocked now because I blocked him, because I'm like, he don't deserve my time or energy. And if he really is working and there ain't no other pussy involved, that's cool. Then you go ahead and do that. And when you got time, you know what I mean? But he blocked for now. So when he sent me the message, it was black. You know how I hear all this shit you talking. I'm going to call you. But he never calls me. So I'm like, whatever. He lived up to his stereotype. And that's just what it is. And I'm moving on. On to the next one in this dating game. Because I'm not giving up. I know some of y'all has given up, and that's cool. But I'm not. Do what works for you. I'm not preaching everybody be me. I'm not preaching everybody be virgins or go back to being celibate. You got this whole I'm celibate and I'm proud. Girl, rock, girl, do whatever works for you. I'm not here to down nobody's journey. Whatever you want to do work for you. I'm going to do what works for me, and I'm still going to search. It's 8 billion people on this whatever we on, and if I don't find my person and I leave this room and I don't find that person, I'm comfortably okay. I'm okay with that. Am I gonna be a little sad about it? Of course, but I'm still okay with not having that. You know what I mean? I'm all right. Every day ain't peaches and cream. I be depressed sometimes, but I'm okay with the fact that I may not find that out of 8 billion people. But I still have an ounce of hope out of 8 billion fucking people on this goddamn place we live in. But there is someone out there for me. And when I find that person, he's going to get a great person, very lovable, very affectionate, very emotional, and just love everything about being in love. Like, nigga, we can go plant trees, plant a garden, go do some yoga, bask in the sunlight, the moonlight. It's just, I have so much that come with me that he will never be bored. And you know, my person is out there, and I'll find him one day. I'm in that video right there. And peace, love, and hair grease, and do what works for y'all. I love all y'all. I hope everybody is good and well. And if you're not, only you can change your circumstances. So, peace.